Hello and welcome again. Welcome to a new edition of Vaughan and Vivo, just you and me together for English. Yeah, that's my job. My job is to teach you, and your job is to learn. My job's easy, your job is difficult. My job requires you. Bueno, miento. I don't need you. They pay me for this program. You know, I've told you many times, they pay me for this program. So even if you don't learn, I benefit. And of your progress, I wash my hands. If you don't make an effort, it doesn't matter to me. It's not my problem. It's yours. If your English is deficient, many doors of opportunity are closed. If you have a fantastic level of English, all of them are open. So, it's up to you. Es tu decisión. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's not up to me. It's up to you to solve this problem. But I'll help if you let me. Si me dejas, te ayudo. I'll help you if you let me. If you let me. Okay, no va a ser fácil venderlo. Tenemos que vender este estudio televisivo. Wow, my God, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be extremely difficult. It's not going to be easy because now there's a recession. We are in the midst of a recession. We are in the middle of a recession. Aquí la llamáis crisis, okay? Crisis. In English, we don't say crisis. In English, crisis is como un cataclismo. It's a cataclysm. But this is a recession. Don't worry. Take advantage of this time to improve your qualifications, to improve your skills, to improve your abilities. Take advantage of this moment. Recessions are good moments because often you have time that you initially didn't expect to have. Y a río revuelto ganancia de pescadores. Sé un pescador. Be a fisherman or a fisherwoman and take advantage of this time to improve your English significantly. Y cuando digo significantly, quiero decir que llegar a 8 o 9 sobre 10. Siendo yo un 10 nativo. Okay? All right. So, no va a ser fácil venderlo. It's not going to be easy to sell it. Me refiero a. Siempre en inglés, cuando nos referimos a cosas, usamos el presente continuo. I'm referring to this television studio. It's for sale. Would you like to buy it? If you don't have a television studio, get one. What are you waiting for? Now is the opportunity. Now is the time. I will sell you this television studio together with the people. There are 6 people here. The sound technician, the light technician, the floor technician, the image technician or mixer, the producer, all of them. I will sell them to you. Te los venderé. Os lo venderé. I'll sell them to you. Cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Very economical, the price. And so, pero no va a ser fácil venderlo. It's not going to be easy to sell this television studio. All right. Number 2. Se van a enfadar. They're going to get angry. If you suggest that possible solution, they're going to get angry. Yeah, they're going to get angry. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to sit down with the work council, comité de empresa, and to negotiate and to discuss possibilities. And you have 3 possibilities, 3 options. Option number 1, continue as now and go bankrupt. To go bankrupt is quebrar como empresa, como actividad empresarial. To go bankrupt. Literalmente ir bancarrota. To go bankrupt. Que es declararse en quiebra. To go bankrupt. That's one option. Not a very attractive option. Option number 2 is to lay off 200 of the 2,000 employees. That's 10%. To lay off 10% of the workforce. Okay? That's not a very attractive option either. Option number 3. Suggest to the workers' committee or the work council that everybody agree to a 5% reduction in their salaries. And that's not very easy either. So let's go back. Let's go back and go over. Let's go back. Volvamos atrás y repasemos de nuevo. Let's go back and go over the three options again. Option number one, to go out of business. Close the business. Everybody loses their job, including you, the boss. That's option number one, which is not recommendable. Option number two, lay off 200 workers or employees or managers. Porque no, managers también. All right. Option number three, an across the board cut in salary. And across the board. 5,000 euros per person, for example. That's across the board, lineal. But that's very difficult too. So make up your mind. Which do you want? Okay? Because this recession is going to last for a long time. To last is durar, va a durar mucho. Esto va para largo. This recession, en inglés no decimos crisis para esto. This recession is going to last for a long time. So make up your mind. All right? La gente se va a enfadar, pero qué remedio. People are going to get angry, but what other alternatives do we have? What other alternatives do we have? Te vas a poner nervioso. You're going to get nervous, so don't worry. Use your nerves to your benefit. To be nervous is not necessarily bad. Many actors feel nervous before going on stage, and they use their nerves positively. It fills their body with adrenaline, and they go out and perform beautifully. So don't worry if you get nervous. It's normal. Everybody gets nervous before a program. The music you hear at the beginning of this program, every day, if you watch this program every day, you hear music. You hear the music. I hear the music too. And I know that in a question of 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, boom, you can see me. And I have to start to perform and to teach you. But I don't get nervous. I don't get nervous. But other people get nervous, which is not necessarily worse than my case. Many of the best actors in the world get nervous every time they need to perform. Some actors and actresses say, it's part of my life. Stage fright, el miedo escénico, is part of my life, but I have learned to live with it. And I turn it into a positive element in my career. Nervousness. Te vas a enfadar. You're going to get angry. Te vas a poner nervioso. You're going to get nervous. Se van a casar. They're going to get married. To get. Aquí estoy usando get. Y el quinto es te vas a cansar de mí algún día. Eso estoy seguro. You're going to get tired of me someday. Este tío que sermonea a diario en la tele, qué pesado. ¿Ok? Y eso va a pasar. So, te vas a cansar de mí algún día. You're going to get tired of me someday. Number 6, vas a envejecer como todo el mundo, lo siento. You're going to get old like everybody. Time inexorably passes. You can't stop time. Not like King Knut of Sweden, who tried to stop the ocean. This King Knut, he went to the beach with his court. He says, I am the king. I am the most powerful man. I can do anything. And he walked to the beach, and he saw the waves coming in. Las olas que vienen del mar. And he looked at the waves, and he concentrated, and he said, I command you to stop. And the waves didn't stop. No. And King Knut, but especially his court, realized that the king was not all-powerful. He couldn't stop the waves coming in. Okay? And you can't stop time. It passes. And you need to learn how to make it productive for you and fun for you. All right? The most important person in the world is you. All right? Make sure that you're happy. And if you make sure that you're happy and you're a normal person, usually the people around you are happy too. Okay? So, vas a envejecer. You're going to get old. All right, to get. Se van a enfadar. They're going to get angry. Se van a poner nervioso. They're going to get nervous. Se van a casar. They're going to get married. Te vas a cansar de mí algún día. You're going to get tired of me. Y vas a envejecer como todo el mundo. You're going to get old like everybody. Yes. I remember the tombstone, una lápida. One time I was visiting England, Yorkshire, the area of Yorkshire, which is in the center of England, towards the north, in the center of the British Isle, of the island of Great Britain. And in the churches are very interesting, las iglesias inglesas, because around the church and especially behind the church is the cemetery. And the cemeteries are very interesting. For 200, 300, 400 years, you can read the tombstones or gravestones. Solemos decir grave, escrito grave, para tumba, más que tomb. Tomb es más bien mausoleo, es algo muy sofisticado. Grave es una tumba normal y corriente. The gravestone said, on one of the gravestones was an epitaph, the epitaph. And it said, the only thing I know is that someday you will be like me. Which means someday you will die and you'll be underground buried like me. So I never forgot that gravestone. All right. Así que vas a envejecer. You're going to get old. Te vas a hacer viejo, amigo, algún día. You're going to get old someday, someday. Todas estas expresiones contienen get. To get angry, to get upset, disgustarse. To get nervous, ponerse nervioso. To get married, casarse. To get married. When I got married, I was 26, recién cumplidos. I was 26. I got married a month and a half after turning 26, and my wife was 23 when we got married. That's not very common today. Now people wait until later, perhaps 33 and 31, to get married. To get married. I'm getting married in the morning. To get married. All right, I got married in Spain. And then I got married in the States a second time in order to validate the marriage between Spain and America. To get. Se están preparando para el acontecimiento. They are getting ready. They are getting prepared. They're getting ready for the acontecimiento. ¿Cómo se dice eso? For the event. There's a very special event this evening. It is the Academy Awards ceremony. Los premios de la Academia de Hollywood. Okay? The Oscars. The Academy Awards, and everybody's getting ready for the event. It's an annual event. It takes place in February every year. And it takes a long time to get ready for this event, to get ready. Vas a engordar si sigues comiendo tanto, eh? You're going to get fat if you keep eating so much. Come on, you can't eat spaghetti every day and expect to remain slim. You're getting fat. I notice you're starting to get fat. So you need to cut down on your intake of food, to do a little more exercise, to eat a little less, to intake fewer calories and to burn more calories because you're starting to get fat. Vamos a van a darnos lo que necesitamos. They're going to give us what we need. Are you going to give me what I need? Am I going to give you what you need? Are we going to give each other what we need? What do you need from me? What do I need from you? In the short term, I don't need anything from you. Nothing. They pay me for this program, and I give it. So in the short term, I don't need anything from you. But in the long term, I do. Because for this program to continue indefinitely, and for me to continue receiving a salary for doing it, then you need to be happy. You need to be a regular viewer. Okay? So in the long run, I need you. In the short run, I don't. In the long run, a la larga, os necesito. A la corta, a corto plazo no. In the long run, I need you. In the short run, no. Now, do you need me? To what extent do you need me? To what extent, con X, extent do you need me? ¿Hasta qué grado, hasta qué punto me necesitas? You don't need me. I'm superfluous. You don't need me at all. If you are self-motivated. If you're not self-motivated, then maybe you need me. You may need me, because my classes, if you're a normal person, could be inspirational and could be motivational. And then maybe you will take the necessary steps to resolve or to solve, ambos valen, the question of the English language, the problem. Inspirational and motivational, if you're a normal person. If you're not a normal person, there's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry. What? What do I consider normal? Oh, for me, a normal person is a person who is not cynical, who's not proud, and who is not lazy. The cynics, the proud, and the lazy, there's nothing I can do to help them. If you're a cynical person, si eres un cínico, por naturaleza, by nature, if you're a cynic by nature, I can't help you. It's impossible. There's nothing I can do for you. If you're proud by nature, que no es orgulloso en este caso, es soberbio. If you're proud by nature, there's nothing I can do to help you. And if you're lazy by nature, nacido vago, perezoso, dejado, there's nothing I can do for you. Accepting these three categories, all the rest, I think I can help you. I think I can inspire you and motivate you to make the necessary effort to learn English. And it's fun to try. Come on, you can do it. I have total faith in your ability. I've only met one person in my life who I was convinced could never learn English. All the rest had enough potential to learn it. With good pronunciation, with bad pronunciation, with good grammar, with bad grammar, all of them were perfectly capable of learning English, and many of them learned it. It's just a question of patience, hard work, and the absence of those three taras, para mí, taras psicológicas, which is cynicism, pride, hablando ahora en términos sustantivos, el cinismo, cynicism, en inglés decimos cinicismo, más o menos, cynicism, pride, escrito pride, que es soberbia, and laziness, la pereza, la vaguería, la dejadez, laziness, all right? Don't be lazy. Come on. Life is too short to be lazy. Can you imagine? We only spend 1 hour on the stage. Tenemos una hora en el escenario para pavonearnos un poco. And then we die, and we are one drop in the ocean. And we dissolve into practically nothing. Only in the memory of 1 or 2 generations, and then we're lost. Unless you are famous like Shakespeare, or like Isabella Católica, or like Francis Bacon, or like Napoleon, if you're not one of these special people, 150 people per century or less, then you dissolve into an ocean of oblivion. Oblivion es el olvido, el océano del olvido, forever. So you have only 1 hour on the stage. That's all. And then, goodbye, so long, hasta la vista, hasta nunca, all right, so long. And if you decide to live that hour being lazy, then it's a royal waste of time. It's a sad waste of time. So get off your posterior and start enjoying life. And the best way to enjoy life is to try to do the best you can to test, ensayar los límites, to test the limits of your abilities and to push the limits farther, okay? And that's fun. It's really fun. And it makes life stimulating and interesting. So come on, stop being lazy, get up, listen to me, start paying attention, and you will be surprised how fast you can learn and how much you can progress in life. Lazy people, no. Now the proud people, los soberbios de la vida, there's nothing I can do for you. If you think you are superior to me and to the rest, that's okay. And then you live a life that's very sad, in my opinion, because you don't enjoy the things that mortals enjoy, los mortales, because you consider yourself immortal. All right, there's nothing I can do for you. Okay? And then the cynics, que tumban cualquier intento sano de hacer algo bueno, lo tumban con cinismo. There's nothing I can do for you either. Yes, como las alimañas que se nutren en la oscuridad. Well, there's nothing I can do for you. Sorry. The cynics are the worst. They're the worst. Any type of good attempt to do something positive receives cynical treatment. And so you'll never improve your English. Okay. So, no te pierdas. Don't get lost trying to learn English. Te enseño el camino. I'll show you the way. Deja que te enseñe el camino. Let me show you the way. I know the way. I know the way. Let me show you the way. No te asustes si es un camino largo. Don't get upset and don't be afraid if it seems long. It is. It's a long route, full of effort, but it's a very stimulating route that will improve you, not only in your English, but it will improve you in many, many ways. So let me show you the way. Let me show you around the beautiful house of the English language. Es preciosa la casa, eh? Every room is beautiful and stimulating, intellectually stimulating, and it makes your brain grow. Okay? Let me show you the way. Así se dice en inglés. Te enseño el camino. Solemos decir adelante, déjame que te enseñe. Let me show you the way. Okay? Let me show you around my house. Let me show you around the factory. Te llevo por la fábrica. Te enseño la fábrica. Let me show you around the factory. Okay? But don't get lost. Hold my hand, and together we will cross the dark forest of the English language. Y no te disguste si algo sale mal. Don't get upset if something goes wrong. If something is going to go wrong, it will go wrong. That's one of the Murphy's laws. Si algo puede salir mal, saldrá mal. If something goes wrong, it will go wrong. Ir wrong. To go wrong is salir mal. Uy, algo está mal aquí. Something's wrong. Algo ha salido. Something's wrong. Something's not right here. Maybe it's the lights. Maybe it's the camera. Maybe it's the makeup. Maybe it's my voice. Maybe it's the microphone. Something's wrong. Every time I try to record a program for this Aprende Inglés Tuve, something goes wrong. Siempre algo sale mal. Siempre. Something goes wrong. Sometimes the table is the incorrect color. Sometimes there's a problem with the chair. Sometimes there's a problem with the reflections from the light. Something goes wrong every time. And it's not my fault. I can talk for 20 hours about English and nothing goes wrong. But sometimes the microphone breaks. Sometimes the water begins to leak and there's water on the table. Something goes wrong every time I try to do a program. Ahora, no te disgustes si algo sale mal. Don't get upset if something goes wrong. It doesn't matter. Tenemos tiempo de sobra para esto. We have plenty of time to do these programs, so don't worry. If something goes wrong, don't start crying. The solution's very simple. Go back and start again, and the next time, nothing will go wrong. Now, in the next 5 minutes, for the break, I hope nothing goes wrong, because I need you back. I expect you back. So, be back in 5 minutes, okay?